Chrissy Swan Show.
It's Thursday, best day of the week.
Sure is.
Why do we say that again?
Because Friday's too predictable and obvious, and also Friday's a write-off anyway. Half the time people don't show up in the office, and you're already in that mood. Thursday is like the new Friday.
Because Dutton not only didn't get in, but was banished to the desert.
Yeah.
Gosh, that was a shocking defeat for him, wasn't it?
Wasn't it? They've got Susan now, though. They'll be right.
They got Susan. Suzanne. No, Susan. You're right. It is Susan. I can't remember what I was saying. What was I saying?
Work from home, Dutton?
Work from home. Now that he's not there, does that mean that the work from home thing has just gone back to work
It'll
from home
stick.
is cool? Yeah,
yes.
yeah, great.
Yeah, for those government workers.
Yeah.
They'll be clapping their hands.
The outfit today.
Yeah, you've come in pink and red.
You were shocked in the kitchen.
Yes.
You said hello, girl.
What is going on here?
And then you read what was on the front of
Benetton is what it says.
And you said, what is Benetton?
Yeah.
Well, I've got a whole lot to say about that next.
Wow, okay, I look forward to it. An education on Benetton. Hey, after 3 o'clock, we'll be asking for your sweeping statements because it is Thursday. We've also got $1,000 cash to give away before 3 in Chrissy's Floors. You've got to register via the Nova Player app, though, to play.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
I want to talk about heydays.
Yes.
Because I've realised that something is happening to me. And initially, spoke a bit about it this morning on the breakfast show in Sydney with Fitzy and Whipper. Initially, I thought it was my midlife crises morphing into something else.
Because I feel like your midlife crisis is over.
No, I don't think it's ever going to be over.
Oh, really?
I really don't, no.
I think you came out of it a few years ago.
That is my kind of suspicion, that it never ends. But the further you get away from the initial burst,
yeah,
the weirder the incarnations are. So initially I thought, this is just my midlife crisis presenting as something else. But I'm not sure. I think I'm reliving my heyday. 13, 24, 10. What year was your heyday? And mine is 1988.
Okay.
And the reason I think I'm reliving it is I started using an eyelash curler again, which I discovered in 1988.
Okay.
I am wearing a United Colours of Benetton matching tracksuit.
Okay, so what is Benetton?
Benetton was huge in Australia in the 80s.
It's a label.
United Colours of Benetton. It's an Italian brand. It was hot property.
Why is it not still around? I feel like people would still rock that sort of stuff today.
Well, they closed down all their retail stores.
Oh, that's sad.
And I was just Googling. I was like, I wonder if Benetton still exist. Sure enough, they do.
Oh, so they are still around?
Yes, but not here. There's no shops.
That's silly.
So I'm wearing this. On my wrist is a Swatch watch. Now, I'm not wearing this ironically. I love this watch. It is a great watch. It's brand new. You can still get Swatch watches.
Yeah, Swatches everywhere.
That is classic 80s.
Almost as ugly as an Apple Watch, but hey. Good, I'll endorse it for today.
What watch do you wear?
I don't wear a watch because I have accepted that watches aren't for me. Watches aren't for everyone. Some people are yet to learn that they don't suit everyone. Watches don't suit everyone.
Because you know why I needed to buy this watch?
Because
I took my Fitbit off
I remember
2 months ago to have a bath. I've never seen it again.
How does that hapen? Like, did it just disappear? It grew wings.
I don't know what the hell happened.
It's a wizard, Harry.
It went the way of the sorting
Yeah.
hat. And on my feet are a pair of Reeboks.
Yeah, I love them.
Also
They're a great colour.
massive in the 80s. Massive. On my playlist regularly, stuff like this. I can't answer.
I mean, you were manifesting,
Actually, no,
mate.
I can answer that. It's 2003. I mean, yes, the only way is up. And when I listen to this and when I wear these shoes and when I look at the time on my Swatch and I slip into my Benetton tracksuit, I feel like I'm myself again. And I am the myself that I want to be, and that is who I was in 1988. 13, 24, 10. What is your heyday year? Everybody knows it. Everybody knows. Hang on to yours, Jack. I want to hear yours next.
Okay, great.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
We're talking about heydays. I can pinpoint mine to 1988, and I believe that I'm going back in time to enjoy who I was then. I'm in a Benetton tracksuit. I got Reeboks on. I'm wearing a Swatch. I'm listening almost exclusively to Terence Trent D'Arby and the Kick album by INXS. And 1988 is my year. What's your year? 13, 24, 10, by the way. What year is your heyday?
I mean, I'd argue 2025.
I mean, obviously.
I don't know. I feel like at 28, I hope either A, I haven't had it yet, or B, that maybe I'm in it.
See, this is sad, isn't it? Because at 28, I'd already had it.
Yeah.
Well and truly. In fact, it was 12 years earlier. So I peaked.
Oh, you peaked real early.
I peaked. Yeah. I peaked in my teens.
I think as well, because I'm still so close to my 20s, I'll have to look back. But I think I'm still in my heyday.
I think you probably are too.
I hope. Kylie, on 13, 24, 10, when was your heyday?
Mine was 93, my perm at Stefan's.
Oh, at Stefan's. You followed the rainbow, didn't you, Carls?
I did.
And was it a spiral perm?
It was a spiral perm. How did you know that?
Because it was 1993. And in between spiral perms, I was listening to this.
Tag team.
Tag team, yeah, girl.
I know it off by heart.
That is so funny. Hey, which Stefan did you have your spiral perm in?
Queen Street Mall, and then I went to Cherry Lane to get a little outfit.
Oh, my God. What was the outfit? I bet you remember it. I had the most gorgeous peach cotton jumper from Cherry Lane. Yes, what was yours?
Mine was a white top with Boy George, and then it had fluoro pink on it, and it went with my rat's tail that I had at the back of my perm with my little,
I mean, magical times, and so long ago. We peaked early, Kyle. It's just the way it goes.
Kylie, a family passed to Disney's Lilo and Stitch is on its way to you.
Let's go to you, Natty. What year was your heyday?
My year was 1990, Chrissy. Do you remember the I've forgotten the name of it. Pants with the stirrups. The stirrup pants. Sorry.
I'm so surprised they haven't come back. Do you know stirrup pants?
Are they kind of what horse riders wear? To an extent?
No, that's a jodhpur.
That's That's
a jodhpur. These have got like an elastic band at the bottom of the leg that you put your foot in.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm thinking of. Oh, but they're not tight.
No.
Oh, awful.
A stirrup. I mean, Nat, what were we thinking?
Fashion police.
Call the fashion police. And while you're at it, call Madonna because this was in our Walkmans.
Oh.
I mean, what great times, Nat.
I loved it. And we thought we were so cool.
Yes, and yet every day after school we would eat 2 loaves of Bornhofen bread and Flora and Vegemite.
Hey, Chrissy.
Yes, my love.
I have got the matching Benetton suitcase and big hard case toilet bag.
See?
Still got it.
Benetton.
Benetton.
And I reckon we're buying it, Nat, because back then, like, I was working 2 shifts a week at Baker's Delight. I could not afford Benetton, but now I can. I've got more pocket money, so I'm bloody buying it now.
I wish it was still around because I would love to wear that. Joel Creasy texted me being like, how do you not know it? I'm like, am I an idiot?
I'll buy you something.
I would love to. All right, let's go to Jules, Swanee.
Hey, Jules.
Hey, guys, my fave people. Mine was 1993 as well because that's when my first marriage broke up and I was like unleashed out of a cage and going to nightclubs and having the wildest year of my life at 33.
Oh, what nightclubs?
Fabulous.
What nightclubs? Do you remember the names? Did you have a medallion?
Monsoons in the city, at the Hyatt. Loved it.
And what were you drinking, Jules?
Lazars.
What were you drinking?
What was I drinking? God, what was I drinking? Vodka, lime and sodas, I think.
Of course you were.
Yeah.
And look, I did put aside a song for your year, but it's not, look, you're not going to be grooving out to this. Maybe this was like the kick-ons afterwards at home. A little bit of Billy Joel.
Yeah, a bit of Whitney. Everything was happening then. It was all
it was
going on.
So great.
Julia, family pass to Disney's Lilo and Stitch is on its way to you, only in cinemas May 22. Let's really quickly finish with Peru,
Let's
Swanee.
finish with you, Peru. What year was your heyday? Are you there, my darling? Oh, that's a downer.
Let's not finish with poo.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
We're just talking about heydays. That was absolutely an anthem.
What year was that?
From the 80s. Oh, I can't think.
What a throwback.
Maybe early 90s.
Looking to upgrade your floors? Explore premium flooring solutions at customtimber.com.au. Chrissy's Floors.
Oh, yes, floors. I have a few. FLAWS, Mel. How you going?
Hey, Chrissy. Good, thanks, darling. How are you?
I am reading one of your personality flaws on the screen, and I love it so much. What is it, Mel?
I have this innate tendency to drop into an accent if I'm talking to you. So it doesn't matter what accent you're talking in. I just kind of pick it up, and there's no turning back.
Wait, so even if I'm not speaking in an accent, you'll go into an accent?
No, you've got to be talking any particular accent, and I don't know how, but it happens.
I can hear you speaking remember Lindsay Lohan went through that stage where she sounded like a Turkish refugee.
I remember that. Yep.
And do people around you, when they hear you drop into that, do they go, oh my God, Mel, you're doing it again, stop it?
No, my husband just gives me the eyes. It's like, you're doing it again.
My God, that is the best flaw I've ever heard. I've got many, but I'm only going to give you 3 today, and 2 of them are true and 1 of them is not true, Mel. If you can work out which one is not true, that's $1,000 in your hand.
Oh, wow.
And Mel, no pressure, but nobody has lost this yet this week. So
okay.
I have faith in you, and we don't want to ruin this winning streak.
Okay.
I own 17 dinner sets, which I bought in the hope of entertaining all my friends, but I've got no time or energy to do it. I have so much on my to-do list that quite often I forfeit sleep to get it done and work through the night.
If you listen to this show, you'd probably know those days.
You can tell, can't you?
You can tell.
Oh, well, sorry. You know, some of us overcommit.
Makes for good radio. I'm here for it. It's a bender minus the booze and fun.
Yeah, I know.
It's a to-do list bender.
And lastly, I just love getting in amongst it and being super involved in my kids' school lives.
Okay, so to recap, Mel, she owns 17 dinner sets, but never has time to entertain.
So dinner sets, forfeiting sleep, or being all over my kids' school stuff.
Okay, Chrissy, you are my spirit animal, and we are both Scorpions. We were born in the same week, and I feel that you just cannot be bothered getting involved with this kids' stuff.
You are spot on, my friend. I said very early on, guys, that's your community, not mine. Go your hardest. You'll never see me at school. Mel, that is $1,000 to you, thanks to our gorgeous friends at Custom Timber. Now, if you are looking to do anything with your floors, you know that floors, everybody concentrates on walls, have you noticed? Paint and wallpaper and all of that, which is great. The floors are so important.
They're key.
Yes.
If you're looking to upgrade your floors, explore premium flooring solutions at customtimber.com.au. They're really nice dudes.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Let's go clicking.
Chrissy's Clickbait.
Natalie Portman, she is style, she is class.
What a woman. The Black Swan.
Have you seen the film that she is in as a child? Black Swan is extraordinary. As a child, The Professional, I believe it's called.
Is that like an action film?
Yes.
Yes, I have.
She's like 9 years old and carries the entire film. She's in another film called, I think, Beautiful Girls or Beautiful, I think so. And I just love her in everything.
Leon the Professional.
Yes.
What a throwback.
Yeah, I think that was where we first got to know her, and she's been extraordinary ever since. So it is no surprise to hear that this classy lady likes living in Paris more than she likes living in Los Angeles, because last time I checked, she was a human being. Who wouldn't prefer to live in Paris. That's one thing I don't understand about Tina Arena. Because she is huge in France, a massive French pop star, huge. Can't walk down the street.
Wow.
And yet she lives in Melbourne.
Oh, Tina, go and move to the third.
I think she will. Oh, I think she will. She says, Natalie Portman says that she finds the people here are actually pretty friendly. I thought so too in Paris.
I'd love to hear that because French people get such a bad rap, and the couple of times I've been, they're so lovely.
I have absolutely no issue.
They're just used to dealing with idiot Americans.
And she says all the kids are so nice. She goes, Americans overseas are a real problem.
It's a problem.
All her kids' friends come over and they say, bonjour, madame. And they give me the bis, the cheek-to-cheek kiss. It's lovely. I wouldn't come home either, mate. Stay where you are. Hey, let's talk about 50 Cent. He got angry. Nice choice, Jack.
Haven't heard this for a while.
Yeah, normally people go in the club.
Nah, it's too basic and predictable.
I endorse this choice. I love this song. I mean, is there anything more foul than a middle-aged white woman dancing in her kitchen to PIMP? I mean, that is... You know, I just know that if I was enjoying that while I was making the lasagna, Leo would walk into the room from the hallway, take a look at me, and walk straight out again.
Yeah.
And I'd say, go find somewhere cheaper, mate. That's what I'd say. Anyway, 50 Cent, he got a bit cranky because he saw a jeweller was using the 50 Cent name on items that looked exactly like 50 Cent's products.
Oh, that's shifty. And Fiddy doesn't like shifty business. He'll call you out on Instagram over it too.
Absolutely he will. I mean, when you look like that, you've got nothing to be afraid of ever. Ever.
Doesn't even need to show up to people's houses anymore or like go to his lawyer's office. He just takes it to Instagram and deals with it.
Deals with it himself. I love that. He's a DIY. Anyway, his people or him contacted Maksud Agajani from Tracks NYC, who'd been making all this counterfeit stuff, and he said, stop it. And oh my God, the mea culpa that came from this man. He says, I, Maksud Agadani, this is a published letter, president of Tracks NYC Court, I'm writing to express my sincere and heartfelt, I mean, he makes these in his kitchen, come on.
You're a jewellery shop
I'm
employee,
writing
bro.
to express my sincere and heartfelt apology. I acknowledged that I used your name. Anyway, grovel. It works. 50 Cent dropped all charges.
There you
but
go.
You got to be careful if you're buying stuff that looks like it's real and it isn't. I give you Exhibit A. These are a pair of three-stripe Adidas from Bali. And I had them out on the kitchen table. Peg was putting them on. She goes, these look so real. I said, I've heard they've come from the real factory. They are really them. They're the same. Anyway, she does them up. The shoelace goes straight through the hole.
Oh no, she's broken them.
Just by doing them up.
Wow.
So be careful what you pay for, Ibu.
This is the Chrissy Swan Show.
Rolling into 3 o'clock, Jack. We've got an hour to go before we herald the dawning of Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel. You know, one of the things that I love about working here is, I get to see you every day.
Yeah.
And I get to see the beautiful Tom every day, the absolute joys of my life. But also I do love the Criven Crit.
The Criven Crit.
It is a cart that is wheeled around, and I think it's supposed to be called the Craven cart, but the vowels have been dropped.
Details, man, details.
As is the parlance of our times. So it just came around. We could see it outside. We were like at an aquarium.
And we had 20 seconds until the clickbait opener was going to play.
That's right.
So we had to really quickly make our decisions.
And there's a goblet of little chocolates, fun-sized chocolates. And you said to Tom, just get Chrissy anything, any chocolate. I said, anything will do. And the selection that he brought in, 3 selections, I've just got to question it. The Morrow, perfect choice. That is my number 1 choice. But then you went with the Cherry Ripe.
Ew.
I think a Cherry Ripe is an underrated chocky.
You would.
And a twirl. And I thought, I'm going to do a bit of most unusual selection for number 2 and 3, the silver and bronze there. And I thought, I'll do a little bit of research and I'll see what was available. So I've got the goblet.
Oh.
He could have given me...
There's a crunchy there.
there's a crunchy, there's a caramel.
Oh, how good is caramel? I'll have the caramel.
There's a boost.
Boost, also
and there's
elite.
a picnic. And you gave me a cherry ripe and a twirl. Do you hate me?
I actually hate caramel. I don't like it. And crunchy, next.
We'll finish you up today.
Yeah. Beck Judd would roll in her grave, Tom. She loves caramel.
She's laughing and you can't hear anything. It sounds like he's taking it personally.
Hey, it's our favourite hour of the week because sweeping statements happens in a matter of minutes. Start thinking of your unpopular opinions, the things that'll get you cancelled.
Yes, I will.
Next, though, Chrissy's Quizzy. 13 24 10 if you would like a bum bag.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
I'm eating a Moro.
You're listening to the Chrissy Swan Show on Nova. Who wants to win a bum bag?
Chrissy's Quizzy.
Can I tell you, there is no more heated argument than ranking of these fun size favourites.
That's what we were just arguing about for those two songs.
Yes.
The fact that Tom chose a cherry ripe and a twirl.
And then I had to check that the Moro was the superior one. Correct.
It is. And then I had to fake enthusiasm about a bum bag.
Hello, Francis.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
What are your thoughts on caramel?
Oh my gosh, I think it's disgusting. It's like a burnt dream, to tell you the truth. I hate it.
A burnt dream. Oh my God, that sounds like most relationships. But you love a cherry ripe, don't you?
I do, yeah. I'm a fave for a cherry ripe.
There you go. It must be just two types of people, huh? Peggy, hello.
Hello, how are you?
Lovely name, Peggy. My daughter is a Peggy.
Oh, really?
Yes.
It's
It's one of my absolute favourite names. So you're a good egg. And you love a caramello and so does she.
Oh my gosh, we're twins.
Caramello was very hard to find last week.
Really?
Yeah. Do you notice that, Peggy?
Yes, it is. It is.
Yeah. Like all the flavours are there and then caramello, no.
Maybe it's not as popular among consumers in 2025.
All right, guys, your names are your buzzers. It is the best of 5, meaning the first one of yous to get 3 answers correct gets the bum bag. And we're so close to the weekend. I reckon Jack might have something else special
I'm
for you.
sure I will.
Question number 1. Which actor is behind Agent Ethan Hunt? Say that carefully. In the Mission Impossible films.
Francis, is it Tom Cruise?
It is. Question number 2. What does the acronym IMO stand for? I mean, Tom Cruise is a great actor, IMO.
Oh, that's a good clue, ladies.
Oh, I don't know.
Peggy?
Francis, is it
Francis?
Mission Impossible?
No, it's in my opinion. And if you want to put an H in there, IMHO, it's in my humble opinion.
I love it. Question number 3. The only person on the scoreboard right now is Francis.
35 years ago today, Mariah Carey released this. What is it called?
Tell you what, Mariah's...
Were you guys born yesterday?
I had no idea. That's, oh my God.
It's Vision of Love, guys.
Oh.
Maybe I should have stumbled around the stage and
You should
slurred
have done
a
like
bit.
Bad Santa or something.
Question number 4.
Suva is the capital of which country?
We're having a shocker.
Idea.
Did someone say something?
I have no idea.
It's Fiji. I would have said it was Nandi, but I'm wrong. I'd be wrong. Okay, on to question number 5. Libby Trickett represented Australia in which sport?
Peggy.
Yes, Peg.
Tennis?
Is this wrong answers only?
Oh
Nope.
my gosh.
Swimming.
We're going to need some more questions, baby.
Question number 6. It's only Francis on the scoreboard right now.
Which 2 colours make up the AFL team of Collingwood?
Francis.
Yes,
Peggy.
Francis.
Black and white.
Correct. That is 2 for you.
Oh.
One more right, and you have one, Peggy. I mean, Francis. I just love the name Peggy.
I do too. BYD is an automotive company. They make cars. Does anybody know what BYD?
Peggy.
Yes, Peg.
Is it Build Your Dreams?
It is Build Your Dreams.
Peggy, she's on the scoreboard. Alrighty. Question number 8.
Harry's House is an album from which artist?
Peggy.
Yes, Peggy.
Is it Harry Styles?
It is Harry Styles.
Alrighty, that is 2 points to Peggy and 2 points to Francis. We have one more question. Question number 9.
Opposition leader came to prominence this week.
Francis.
Yes, Francis.
Susan Lee.
Correct.
Yay!
My God, that was a hard-fought battle, but you've got yourself that bum bag.
Thank you.
You're so welcome, and you both get a Baker's Delight voucher as well.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
It's time for this.
Swan's sweeping statements.
13 24 10. If you've got an unpopular opinion, come sit by me.
Come see us.
Have you seen Steel Magnolias?
No.
Then you are not one of your community then.
Really?
Tom, have you seen Steel Magnolias? Oh, God!
Yeah, but
there are two of the most fabulous characters in there that you will lose your mind over, played by Olympia Dukakis and Shirley MacLaine. They'll change your life. It's like you two. In old lady form. Well, it's just like you two.
But you're talking to gays that are in their 20s, not gays in their 60s.
Why, are you gay or not? Age doesn't matter. Age is just a number. Steel Magnolias last forever.
I agree with that
Sally
statement.
Field, Julia Roberts. I mean it. I want you to see it this weekend. And your mum, Wendy, would lose her mind.
Age is a number when it comes to movies. I agree, not in real life, but when it comes to movies, you gotta understand that.
You gotta see it.
Okay.
You'll love it so much.
I will, I promise.
Don't turn up on Monday unless you've seen it, either of you.
Oh, sweet, I'll have a 3-day weekend. Alrighty, kick us off, Swanee.
Anything that is labelled flaming hot or poop the bed hot can get in the bin. And I'm even talking to you, Cheetos. I don't want jalapeno flavoured chips. I don't want chili anywhere near my chips. It ruins it. Do not make flamin' hot anything unless you're Alf from Home and Away.
Yes, of course. Okay, I like it.
Who eats them? They're very popular. They're the first thing you see when you walk into 7-Eleven. I'm like, who is buying them?
I know, and chips are just so perfect as they are.
They're so perfect, and particularly the Cheeto is perfect.
I'm hearing you.
Don't ruin it with that hideous hot dust.
Alrighty, speaking of food and chips, I'm going to go to another sweeping statement I have. Nando's hot chips are the best hot chips in the world. They trump every hot chip, including fries.
What?
I discovered.
What, even from our favourite restaurant ever?
Even from our favourite restaurant ever, which I will not name because I'm just scared that they're going to come up against us and I don't want to piss them off. But Nando's hot chips, man, there's just something about them. I don't know how they do it or what they do, but they are the best hot chips in the world.
I feel like this is a whole other break because there is nothing more personal than your favourite chip.
Yeah, that's very true.
And everyone, it's so different. I mean, you are allowed to have this opinion. But Kentucky Fried Chicken chips are the best.
Really? You're a KFC gal?
My daughter is a Red Rooster gal.
FLG!
FLG.
13 24 10. What is your sweeping statement, your unpopular opinion that would get you cancelled if you could be?
The Chrissy Swan Show.
I mean, that's a vibe.
That is an absolute tune.
I know that you're trying not to have too much fun this weekend, but, you know, you and David can kick back and have a few beers and enjoy that.
And enjoy Sonny Federa.
You're listening to the Chrissy
Swan's sweeping statements.
You're listening to Chrissy Swan Show and Nova. We're doing sweeping statements. I've said that anything that's labelled flamin' hot can get in the bin.
And I've said that Nando's hot chips are the best hot chips in the world.
Yeah, I want to do a full break on that next week. Hello, Darcy. Hello, Darcy.
Hi.
Hi, what grade are you in, gorgeous?
I'm in grade 3.
How exciting. Who's your teacher?
Miss Morrison.
And what do you take for lunch? What's in your lunchbox?
I don't really get a choose.
You don't get to check.
Are you not eating lunch, Darcy?
My mum just texts me whatever.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Hopefully she sprinkles some edible flowers on it like our friend Meghan Markle. All right, Darcy, what is your sweeping statement?
Everyone needs to like school.
Oh, this is very interesting, and I'll give you my kids' numbers. Why should everyone love school?
Because it's good for you and so you can learn new things.
I agree, Darcy. Never ever lose the joy of just learning.
No, but you will.
You are always learning things.
I am. I'm a big politics man now.
That's it. And you're learning new disciplines and you're learning, how to ingest new things and all sorts of stuff.
Hey, Darcy, would you like a $250 prize pack from Lego?
Yes, please.
You've got it, my friend.
Darcy, I love Darcy. That's it.
Call us back when you hate school.
Tanya,
what's your sweeping statement?
Gender reveal parties need to be banished from this earth. Does nobody want a surprise anymore?
As Rizzo says, tell me more, tell me more. Tell me more, Tanya. How irritating.
Oh, it's so irritating, but there's so little surprises left in life as an adult. You can't change the sex of the baby, so why not just be surprised at the end?
Oh, yeah.
After 9 months, you deserve a surprise.
Oh, Tanya, it's not enough of a surprise that your bum falls out and your hairs grow on your nipples, and it's not so much of a surprise. See, I found out the gender the minute I could, because I don't like surprises. But I learnt very early on, Tanya, that no one cares if your baby is a boy or a girl. Only you do.
But the thing is, too, like, say a friend's pregnant, you know that it's going to be a girl and it's going to be called Annie. And by the time Annie is born, you kind of go, oh, there's no surprise in it anymore.
Yes, I know, Tanya.
And Tanya, how much does it suck when they do those Instagram stories of them popping the balloon? Yawn.
Oh, I love watching the ones that fail dismally because there is karma.
Yeah, I love them too.
Tanya, you've got a $250 prize pack from Lego coming. I would love to chat to you for 40 minutes.
I actually think that the last time I asked somebody, are you having a boy or a girl? And they said, oh, we're not telling. I think I actually said, I mean, I don't care. I'm just asking a question. Like, I don't care.
Yeah, I simply don't.
Like, I simply do not care.
But I'm finding chat to have with you because I'm in this scenario.
Don't keep it from me because I care. Literally no one cares.
Bye, Jessica.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Let's do this.
Chrissy's Clickbait.
What do you want first? I want to talk about Glenn Close.
Yes.
So Glenn Close is an actress that's been in, stacks of great movies for many, many decades. She's a wonderful actor. Probably most famous for Fatal Attraction back in the day.
Okay.
With Michael Douglas. Have you seen that?
I think I have, years ago, though.
It's a ripper. It's got, have you heard of, if you refer to an unhinged woman as a bunny boiler?
Yes, yeah.
That's where that comes from.
Got it.
So she was the bunny boiler in that film. Anyway, she is starring in a new TV show. It's on Hulu in America.
Disney Plus here.
Disney Plus here. We are eagerly anticipating it because the cast is next level. Glenn Close, as I mentioned, Naomi Watts, and Kim Kardashian. We talked about it yesterday. It's called
All's Fair. The trailer dropped yesterday, so it will come to Disney Plus. I think they're saying spring of this year.
And it's loosely a group of women, lawyers, come together to form a company that represents women. It's women representing women in this all but unfair world. Anyway, of course, whenever anybody who's famous for something else tries to do something else, everyone is very critical. Kim Kardashian, for example, trying her hand at acting. Everyone's like, she can't act. Can she? Let's ask Glenn Close.
What did you think of Kim K's acting skills?
I was so impressed by Kim, and I say that absolutely sincerely. I think she does her homework. She has great people around her, which says a lot.
Yeah.
She is not a prima donna. She was studying for her law exam during some of the setups. She has a lot of balls in the air.
Exactly.
She must get her work ethic from her mom.
Yes. And I think her dad worked pretty hard
Yeah,
too
that's true.
as a lawyer. The show looks so good, and it's interesting. On The Kardashians, which is also on Disney+, you got to see Ryan Murphy approach her about wanting to do a series with her.
Tell me.
About 2 years ago, I think, was when they would have shot it. And she was like, when do I find the time to do this?
What did Ryan Murphy say? How did he table it?
That he had this idea because it sort of almost comes natural to Kim, given she has such a great relationship with her lawyer, given all of the stuff with Kanye and her ex-husband, Chris
She spent a lot of time in the courtroom. Had she, by that stage, acted in American
Yeah,
Horror
I think
Story?
she was filming that at the time they filmed this scene.
So they wouldn't have known.
That she was
He
this
wouldn't have
good.
known that she was good.
Probably not,
I love
although
that.
I think he does.
I love it when people take a chance on somebody else or see something in somebody that's going to translate and act on it, you know, give someone a chance. I love it. I can't wait for this show. Let's talk about Kelly Clarkson. Talk about, somebody that gave something new a crack. She's a singer and now she's an unbelievably successful talk show host.
Yeah, she doesn't want to do it anymore, but that's okay.
Well, I think everything has its run,
Yeah,
doesn't it?
yeah.
How many years has she done it? It's going to be one of those shocking numbers like 14 years
No,
or
I
something.
think it's like 8 or 9 years.
That is astonishing. Anyway, she performed at the Hard Rock Live event in New Jersey at the weekend. Sellout crowd, of course. I'd give anything to see that woman sing live.
I know,
just
right?
want to hear it with my ears. Anyway, she admitted to the audience that she'd got in a fight with HR at her TV show about the change in her body, about how much weight she'd lost and how she talked about it.
They also say you're not allowed to say someone looks attractive. And I say, that. I want everybody that passes me to go down. And they were like, well, it might make people feel bad that they look bad before. I was fat before. So I'm saying I want you to say, damn.
She sounds loose.
She does, doesn't she? It's an interesting question, isn't it?
Mm. And I think it's so subjective. It depends on the person.
But I think there's a way to say it.
You're right.
You know, as somebody that looks very different to how I used to look. I've had people say to me, do you remember that actor
Yes.
whispered something in my ear?
Mm.
You don't say that.
No. That is highly inappropriate.
You don't say that. I'd love to tell HR that. But a few people have said things that I like because you know what they're saying.
But they've done it in a
but it's
pleasant
not,
way.
It doesn't make you feel embarrassed.
You're looking really healthy.
Yeah, or Karnong, last
Yeah.
time I saw him, said, gosh, you look strong.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I love that because I am really strong.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I just feel my biceps and I'm
Yeah.
like, you are a beast. You're like Linda Hamilton. You're like Linda Hamilton from, the Terminator. I like words like
Strong's
that.
a great word. Tell you who else is strong? Karnong. I have to do PT after him. And I'm like, don't watch me work out, man. You are ripped.
He is, do you watch him on Instagram? His recipes, he's my
Yeah.
favourite. He is in my algorithm every single day. And does anybody enjoy a Slurpee soup with noodles more than Karnong? I don't think so.
Now check this out.
The Chrissy Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.